something bad was going to happen there. Best known as the Lost Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot from 2003, Brett Big Schwag Wagner will be making an appearance at this weekend's Comic Con. But first, he's here on the big red couch with us.
Not bad. I wish I would have known. I don't know if I blend in. Look, you can't see me.
You're just a floating head and arms.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for being here.
Man, I'm excited to be out here. You know, Niagara Falls Comic Con, it's a big deal. I've never been to it, so we're pretty excited. Big lineup this weekend, by the way.
Huge
Chevy
lineup.
Chase, Beverly D'Angelo,
Yep.
the Big Schwag.
We just had Julie Benz.
Yeah, I had Julie Benz, Robert Patrick's going to be there, the folks from Scream. I mean, it's just...
it's a big lineup.
It's a huge lineup.
Well, we're going to address this elephant in the room in just a minute. First, I need to know, where does the nickname Big Schwag come from?
You know, I used to be involved in pro wrestling for a little bit, and I'm not sure how that name came about.
Well, because you're really little.
I am little. At 6'5", 310 pounds. Yeah, it was a pro wrestling deal. I got to do the voice of a popular TV show, Monster Garage, so I kind of kept labeling myself the Big Schwag when I was doing that. And then, you know, my mom was finally excited when when I got to do a show and I was called Brett Wagner. So,
oh, she was excited.
No more Schwag, just Mr. Wagner, yeah.
Okay, so before you were Big Schwag, how'd you get into acting?
You know, I grew up loving horror movies.
Yeah.
And so when I was a kid, I'd watch, you know, The Outer Limits, Night Gallery, you know, Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone.
And so I knew as a kid I wanted to be an actor. And of course, if you're going to be an actor, you got to work at night. So I would do bodyguard work at night and audition during the day. And, you know, somewhere in my mid-30s, I finally got to start doing some stuff under makeup, which was great.
Yeah. Is there a genre that you tend to gravitate towards?
It's either horror movies, horror genre, or kids stuff, you know, Nickelodeon. Yeah, Hannah Montana. Who knew?
There's no in between.
But yeah, so a lot of Disney high def stuff. You know,
Disney or death. You know.
Yeah. Well, you know, in the kids shows, they love that over the top pro wrestling attitude.
Yeah.
So as an actor, that's, you know, what you gravitate towards, and it's pretty cool.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about your role as the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What was that like? Yeah,
so that's kind of a dream come true. I've known many of the guys that have played Leatherface over the years. There's only a few of us that have done it. And in 2003 with Michael Bay, I was lucky enough to, you know, audition for it and get the part. And it is such a physical role that I actually... you know, a week into shooting, I got heat stroke.
Right.
So there's two of us that play Leatherface, but I have the opening kill in the movie.
The opening
called the
kill.
Kemper Kill. So we just watched that a little bit ago.
I'm sorry, it's called the what?
Kemper Kill.
The Kemper Kill.
Because the guy's name was Kemper in the movie, so that's what the fans call it, the Kemper Kill. And it, you know, it was an honor to play Leatherface. And
was it hard to like get into the role?
Oh no,
that?
no. I live in Los Angeles, man. We can get into that. We can flip a switch like that, so.
Okay, we're going to kind of switch gears for a minute here. Hosting.
Yeah.
You've done Monster Garage.
Yes.
With Jesse James, as well as the drag racing show Pastime. How was that?
That's awesome. I mean, listen, when you host, all you have to do is you have to talk, right?
Yeah,
you just have to be able to make fun of yourself or talk a lot.
Talking hairdos.
You know, and not stop talking. So getting to host, to be able to the voice of Monster Garage, and once in a while Jesse James got hurt or his appendix burst once, and I got to host. And the drag racing show Pastime was great. We did that for 7 years, and you know, you just got to be able to, like what you're doing right now.
Totally.
We're chit-chatting.
Yeah, we are chit-chatting.
We're chit-chatting.
Thank you. Good segue.
I love the hosting stuff, so.
All right, well, I got to cut you off because I got to go.
Oh.
I got to go. But thank you so much for being here.
Make sure you come see us this weekend. Niagara Falls Convention Center. If you don't, Leatherface will come to your house, steal your animals, and eat all the food out of your fridge.
That's all I got. I can't do a better throw than that. What's the segue?